Welcome everybody to Quarantino 2020. I'm probably Genesis Plays, and today we're going to be showcasing the map Unorthodox Training by mapmaker DK. Now this was posted on the Jbarino Discord, which I will be attaching a link to in the description of this video, as well as a link to download this map from Mega NZ, which I'm fairly certain is not a Russian site that will definitely not give you viruses. That was a joke. Anyway, today we're going to be playing his explicitly StarCraft Remastered map. And here we go, Unorthodox Training for Mapmaker 2020. You are one of the newly appointed directors ready to serve the Bloodthorn Empire. The Empire, however, requires you to take a training course to test your worth. So here we go. Prominence side story. Platform Vine 10, Empire of Bloodthorn Training Field.
Welcome, Director. I've been expecting you. The name's COVID Hill. You can call me Hill. The Empire sent me to oversee if you're truly worth being a director of our caliber. You see, Director, we do things differently here. Unlike the other Terrans in this sector, we take our military training very seriously. Your first role as director is to know how to command your own squad. That's why I called you here on this space platform. This will be your first and last training. I'll see to it that you'll fulfill the Empire's expectations after we're done here. General, he'll be arriving momentarily. Good. There is someone I want you to meet. He will be helping you with your training. Find a dropship nearby and wait for further instructions.
Cool. So that was the briefing. End of briefing. We're supposed to find a dropship. So here's the thing. Voice acting. It's pretty good. They're clearly dedicated. Clearly dedicated to making this work. Also, COVID Hill. A little on the nose there, buddy. Anyway, here we go. Although this seems like it's part of a larger campaign, and therefore the name would probably have come from before this whole thing happened.
Go.
So we're playing StarCraft Remastered, which I believe I already said.
Rock and roll.
This was explicitly made for.
Nothing like a good smoke.
Indeed, Fireball.
Standing by.
I'm going to take our
Give me
mains. So
some
they're
of the shit.
invulnerable, and they appear to be completely normal.
Standing by. Go.
Alright, there he goes.
Looks like you've met him. He's Rose 32C, an elite soldier of the Empire, ready to be commanded under your orders. He'll join you with the training that's commencing shortly. Go to the beacon nearby and I'll explain what you'll be doing soon.
Alright, so Rose 32C is just a ghost. I suppose if we selected other units with him, he wouldn't be heroified, but he's got quite a bit of health. He already has, it looks like ocular implants and Mobius reactor. Yeah, I don't know, it's whatever. He already has 1 base armor, and he does twice the damage of a normal ghost, and his name is Teal.
I'm gone.
Hotkey him to 1.
Never know what hit him.
We'll get right into the training, Director. There are a total of 4 tests you'll be doing today. The first one involves you and Rose maneuvering a chain of explosions that can instantly kill you. You must find yourself to the exit all the way due east of your current location. Now, you might be wondering, are the explosions actually real? Yes, they are. Like I said before, Director, we do not mess around when it comes to our military. You'll have to prove yourself if you can survive this test, and you'll have a legion behind your back after all this is over. It's too late to back down now. Besides, it's not like you and the other directors go out in the battlefield like us soldiers. This is why the Empire mandates this kind of training, to see if they're fit to be our leader in their respective jurisdiction. It's a one-time thing. Anyway, good luck. You're going to need it.
Oh, so, save. This is Unorthodox Training 1. So you see you got race But down here you got your little observers, like some civilians, and some missile turrets, and a vulture, and gene virus, and COVID Hill. Hi guys, what's up? You do a lot of damage, and you got a lot of armor. You're pretty good.
Finally.
So I actually tried this out a little bit before. That looks weird. Anyway, but I have a strategy.
I'm gone. I'm all over it. Never know what hit 'em. I hear that.
Okay, we made it to the first checkpoint. So we're gonna save.
I'm gone.
I'm gonna go left first because he said the exit is due
Never
east,
know
and I just want
what
to see.
hit 'em. I hear that. I'm all
Okay.
over it.
Oh
I
my
hear
god,
that.
terrifying.
I'm gone. Never know what hit 'em.
Okay.
I'm gone.
Okay, so we destroyed a supply depot blockade. So what I'm gonna do now is save.
I'm all over it. I hear that. I'm all over it. I hear that. Never know what hit 'em. I'm gone. I'm all over it.
Alright, so save again. Cycle that save.
I hear that. I'm all over it.
Just gotta be real cautious here on these exploding wraiths.
Never know what hit 'em. I'm all over it. I'm gone. Never know what hit 'em.
Oh, that's an oof. Arg. Alright, well, good thing we saved, and we were right next to a save point too. That
I'm
was
all over it.
okay.
I'm gone.
Slow and steady. Don't want to bite off more than
Never
I
know
should.
what hit 'em. I hear that. I'm gone. I'm all over it.
Let's make it, let's make it, let's make it.
I hear that.
Okay, so hold your position. Let's go ahead and cycle that save. So I have. Okay, so go.
Never know what hit 'em. I'm gone. I hear that.
Okay.
Ghost reporting. I'm gone.
We can make it, we can make it.
Never know what hit 'em.
Save. Cycle that save.
I'm all over it.
Okay, I'm not, that's my fault. I'm gonna take that. That is a big
I'm all over
there.
it.
I'm not gonna make it. Okay.
Ghost reporting.
I basically have to
Never
go.
know what hit 'em. I'm all over it.
Okay, we made it.
I hear
Don't
that.
do it.
I'm all over it.
I am angry.
I hear that. Never know what hit 'em. I'm all over it. I hear that. I'm all over it.
We made it.
Never know what hit 'em.
Oh, that's fine. This is fine.
I'm here. Never know what hit 'em.
I was foolish. I have committed several war
I'm
crimes.
here.
I'm kind of
Never know what hit
on
'em.
the edge here.
I'm gone.
Come on, I was there.
Never know what hit 'em. I'm
Oh!
all over it. Never know what hit 'em.
He was on the. He was there. He was there. Okay.
I'm gone.
This is the one. I feel it.
I'm all over it. I'm gone.
Kinda cheated there, but that's okay. Go. Okay, we made it. We finally made it. It's gonna blow up? What? Okay.
Call the shot.
Now, let's make a risky save here.
Never know what hit him.
Ah, see? It was risky. It was a risky save. Oh. I made it, but I didn't make it. Go. This hitbox is massive, so. Make it! Oh, we made it.
Outstanding.
Thanks, Marine.
Appears your physical movements are exceptional, Director. Don't be too relaxed, however. We're still not halfway done with your training. Your next test involves your ability to quickly dispose of incoming air units. Rose 32C will help you with that. Our starport will continuously produce automated aircrafts that'll try to reach the wormhole. You'll prevent them from reaching that hole. You'll have access to the 5 turrets on the other side, as you can see, as well as the turret near you. Use those turrets and Rose to pass this test. He should be able to use lockdown indefinitely for this training. Failure is not an option, Director. Now, prepare yourself.
I hear you, Commander. Okay, so what we're gonna do is hotkey all of these. Okay, so battle cruiser. I see. This is hotkey management game. It's something. Oh god, how long does it go? You keep shooting. You keep shooting.
Ghost report. Never know what hit him. I'm gone.
Why aren't you shooting?
Finally.
Okay, I got a handle on it now. Lock on.
Looks like you're not qualified after all.
What?
Director.
How long does this
Send a
last?
dropship to...
How long does it last? I have to do all that all the fucking no. Okay, wait, let's mission objectives. No, it doesn't tell me how long. Okay. Is everything hotkeyed? It's not. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Call the shot.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for him to be in between those two, and then we're gonna lock down him. Now go. Go.
Never know what hit him. I'm here.
Go. Go. I'm just gonna stack them all on top of each other, which is obviously the best way.
I'm here.
They have armor! Why? Stop! Stop! Stop it!
Finally.
Come on, take like a scientific experiment. Okay, so...
Ghost report.
Lock down.
There is no one here. I'm gone.
Shooting, what are you doing?
Ghost report.
No! Go back!
Looks like you're not qualified after all.
That's gay. Okay. Why? That's not true! I freaking locked it down. Dang it. Lockdown. What?
Call
No.
the shot.
No, stop. Okay, it didn't disappear. That was terrifying. Might as well have you contribute some BTS. Okay, so we're gonna save again. No! Look at that!
No one here. I'm here. I'm gone.
Lock down. There's only one way to beat this, and that's with lockdown.
Finally.
Stop! Stop!
Call the shot.
Are you kidding me? No! Stop!
No one here. Finally.
Look, it's sending raids after me. Stop!
Ghost report. Call the shot. I'm here. I'm gone. Never know what here.
That's not good.
Call the shot. Call the shot. Never know what here.
This is... There's more raids!
I'm here. I hear that.
This is not good. Stop!
I'm all over it.
Stop!
I'm gone. Ghost report. I'm gone. I hear that.
Looks like you're not qualified after all.
Sea salt, because I'm getting fucked.
Finally. Call the shot.
Oh,
I'm gone.
it didn't move for a second. I was like, oh my god, am I saved?
I'm here.
Okay. So, can save real quick? No. And no. breath out.
Finally.
No.
I'm here. I'm all over it.
Stop.
Heaven's over you. I'm here. Ghost report. I'm gone.
Hit him.
I'm all over it. Ghost report.
Okay, a bit more.
I'm all over it.
That's not enough energy.
I'm gone.
This is what it's like to be cream.
I'm here. I'm all over it.
Breathing down your back. Oh, there's more.
I'm gone. Heaven's over you. Finally.
We're getting through the wall. Stop it.
I'm all over it.
More coming.
Ghost report. Heaven's over you. Ghost report.
Bit of a reprieve. Save. Save.
Ghost report. I'm all over it.
Oh, there's more dropship coming. Fear.
I hear that.
The city is ripe with medicines. Their pain. Release the prisoners. That looks. That's Kang. Voice lines from Kang. Definitely have voice lines. That's just me. I talk about people again.
I'm gone. I'm here. Finally. I hear that. Ghost report. I'm gone.
Oh, they're getting out! They're getting out! No! Frick! How long does it go for? How long?
I'm gone.
This ist nicht gut. Das ist nicht gut eigentlich. Was he tot? No. No! No! He got through. Okay. My hand is starting to go numb. What have you done to me, DK? What have you done? What have you done? Okay. Warm up the nerves. This has to end soon. It has to. It has to. I can prove it. I'm worthy of being in the Bloodthorn Empire. I've played this game since I was 6 years old. I know how. I know. I can do it. I can do it. I can. Okay. Here we go. No, stop.
Heaven's over you. I'm all over it. I hear that.
That king of missile threats did nothing. Nothing, I tell you.
I'm here. Heaven's over you.
No! Oh! No!
Over you.
That one always gets through. Okay, stop. Okay, save it there. 'Cause I don't want to do that again. I don't want to do frickin' jump through hoops again. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Call the
I
shot.
know how triggers work. I know how triggers work. I know how triggers work. I can do that.
I'm all over it.
Am I good? I haven't spawned anything for a while. Stop!
I'm here. Go straight for it. Call the shot. I hear that. Go straight
I
for
think
it.
I did it. Did I do it? I think I did it.
One hit him. Go straight for it.
Oh god, I did it.
I'm here.
An excellent use of Rose and missile turrets, Director. You're halfway finished now. Step onto that beacon for the next part of the training.
Okay. I'm excited to see how Jay Moreno does that, because I don't. Okay. We did it. We did it. We did it. We can stop now. I'm gonna save. Gotta save.
Finally.
Your next test involves correctly answering military combat scenarios. I'll give you one example. A fully upgraded Marine wins against a fully upgraded Firebrand. Yes or no? The answer is no, obviously. To answer yes, you have to simply step on the red beacon. If you think the answer is no, you have to go to the teal beacon. Since you hold a director status, you only have one chance to answer each question correctly. There will be 10 questions in total. If you happen to answer them incorrectly, well, let's just say it won't be pretty for you and Rose. Now, are you ready? This should be fun.
Okay.
I hear that.
Your first question. A Marine loses against an SCV in a 1v1 combat when they're both unupgraded. Yes or no?
Okay, that's false.
I'm all
I see
over it.
Adabad here.
I expected more from you, Director. Fire the cannon!
Oh. Huh. That's
Finally.
well. He said red was yes and blue was no.
Your
right?
first question. A Marine loses against an SCV in a 1v1 combat when they're both unupgraded. Yes or no?
So this is yes. This is no. A Marine loses against an SCV and both are unupgraded. Let's see. Well, the Marine would do 6 damage. The SCV would do 5. The Marine would win. Right?
I hear that.
Answered correctly.
Never know what hit him.
Thanks to Expert Dane, we were able to gather this analysis. Second question. A Dragoon can kill a Zealot head-on in combat. Yes or no?
Well, Dragoon does explosive damage. A Zealot does not. A Zealot deals 16 damage per strike. A Dragoon does something like he does 20 base, so it's like 15 or 14 per shot towards the Zealot, or something lower than that. Wait. Can I hear the question again? Oh no. I think it was a Zealot wins against the Dragoon in one-on-one combat. I'm gonna say no.
I'm all over it.
Answered correctly.
I'm gone.
Third question. A UAD Valkyrie frigate is able to overpower a Protoss scout. Yes or no?
Now that's a good question. I don't think so.
Never know
I
what
don't
hit
think
'em.
that the Valkyrie is able to overpower a scout.
I'm gone.
Answered correctly.
Never know what hit 'em.
Next question. The Terran Vulture is the fastest land vehicle in our military. Yes or no?
You have 3 land vehicles, so yes.
I'm all over it.
That's correct.
I hear that.
Another question. It takes 3 Yamato energy blasts from a battlecruiser to destroy an academy. Yes or no?
Now that's a tricky one. Are we counting burn down? Because an academy has like 650 health. And a Yamato cannon does something like 200 damage. I think that's yes.
I'm gone.
Answered correctly.
Okay.
Sixth question. A fully upgraded Protoss Archon can win against a fully upgraded battlecruiser if it doesn't use the Yamato gun. Yes or no?
Now that's a tricky one. A fully upgraded Protoss Archon. Protoss Archon does concussive damage. No. Protoss Archon does normal damage. A Protoss Archon does normal damage against targets, I believe. He does 25 damage, but his splash no, he does concussive damage. But the battlecruiser does normal damage. Even though the Archon attacks faster, he does significantly less damage than the battlecruiser. I don't think that he can win.
Never know what hit 'em.
I expected more from you.
Well,
Your first question. A Marine loses against an SCV in a 1v1 combat when they're both unupgraded. Yes or no? Answered correctly.
next answer is no.
Thanks to Expert Dane, we were able to gather this
Dane.
analysis.
Probably should know who that is.
Second question. A Dragoon can kill a Zealot head-on in combat. Yes or no? Answered correctly. Third question. A UAD Valkyrie frigate is able to overpower a Protoss scout. Yes or no? Answered correctly. Next question. The Terran Vulture is the fastest land vehicle in our military. Yes or no?
I'm not going to
That's
completely
correct.
save scum it and save after every answer. I know that's a little...
Another question. It takes 3 Yamato energy blasts from a battlecruiser to destroy an academy. Yes or no?
Sorry, epileptic people.
I'm all over it.
Answered correctly. Sixth question. A fully upgraded Protoss Archon can win against a fully upgraded battlecruiser if it doesn't use the
Six.
Yamato gun. Yes or no? That's correct.
I'm going to have to test this.
Next question. The Empire's Arc-Light siege tank has an attack range of 10 when in siege mode. Yes or no?
I think it's 13.
Never know what hit 'em. I'm all over it.
Answered correctly. A standard siege tank can attack at a range of 12.
Okay.
You're doing great so far. The next 3 questions will be hard even for you, Director. Try to remember your military studies.
Ja, Commandant.
8th question. A fully upgraded Hydralisk can kill a fully upgraded Zergling in a deathmatch.
Fully upgraded
Yes or
Zergling?
no? I'm sure you know what a Hydralisk is.
The heck was that comment? Also, I can't help but think that that's the same guy. It's the same voice actor, the Examiner and COVID. They're just doing different voices. So, Hydralisk can beat a Zergling. I think that a Hydralisk can beat a Zergling, especially if it has the range upgrade. Then it can hit it in like an additional time, and it does more damage than the Zergling does. The Zergling attacks faster. The Hydralisk has more health and probably more armor. So I'm gonna say.
I hear that.
I expected more from...
I know that I just said I'm not gonna save Scott, but I just don't want to go back through all those questions and answers.
Answered correctly.
So okay, I'm testing all this.
9th question. 2 Wraiths without cloak can destroy a Goliath in combat. Yes or no?
Without cloak.
I'm all over it.
Without cloak. So just pew pew. Pew pew. Pew pew. I don't think so.
I hear that.
Because I was just playing a game.
That's correct.
And, you know, they weren't.
Last question. A vulture spider mine triggers when an enemy Archon is within its activation zone. Yes or no?
What are we talking here? Only when an Archon is in its danger zone, or only when, or it just does?
I'm gone.
I expected more from you.
Shut up, COVID.
Never know what hit him.
That's correct.
At least you guys got to see the cannon.
Not bad, Director. Not bad at all. Now comes the real deal. It'll be the last test of this training. Step
Good.
on that teleportation beacon.
Yeah, I'm gonna test that first one because I think a Marine can beat an SCV, especially because the SCV attacks slower.
This is
Oh,
your
God.
final test. We'll see if you're capable of leading our soldiers into the battlefield when the time is right. Anyway, I've gathered up a bunch of convicts from Flower to this platform, where you'll dispose of them.
Oh,
And that's not the only thing you're concerned with, Director. You're to assassinate the convicts' head honcho, Big Boss. I have given them the liberty to use our military arsenal at their disposal. Of course, they'll be blasted away by our canyon if they do something that doesn't pertain to your training. That's why I've incentivized them that if they kill you, the Empire of Bloodthorn shall set them free. So take this matter seriously as you would in a real battle. Oh, I forgot to mention something. The convicts are well aware if they lift a single structure off of the platform, that structure will be blasted down into a million pieces. This is to prevent them from doing something stupid. This rule applies to you too, Director. So don't do anything stupid. Also, your SCV pilots have limited building codes on certain structures, so keep that in mind.
what are you talking about? Can I only build a
Anyway, commence the final test.
Okay. Destroy their base. Okay, so. Save.
Yes, sir? Orders, Captain?
SCV time. Time
Finally.
to increase that game speed.
Never know what hit him.
They already have Goliaths, and they have one armor. Why?
Standing by. Jacked up and good to go.
SCV good to
This
go,
is
sir.
a little bit of a wonky mineral placement, so I used to. So I think we build supply depots? Is that what they're trying to tell me?
SCV good to go, sir.
Or that I just have a nice bit of basic supply. So there's DJ's ice cream. Or DNJ's ice cream. Dom and Jimmy. Anyway, this is a very Starship Troopers
SCV good to
in
go,
the
sir.
way that you actually have to
Call
do
the
this stuff
shot.
in order to
Standing by.
be
Let's
promoted.
move. Give me something to shoot.
Naturally, this has to have a macro section. It just has to. It's obligatory.
SCV good to go,
Every
sir.
good
Call the
pretty much
shot.
has a section. So I'd also like to point out that this guy was actually teleported everywhere because I hotkeyed him back here, and he's still
SCV good to go,
on
sir.
the first hotkey
Orders
Ghost
received.
reporting.
as demonstrated.
Jacked up and good to go.
Jacked up and good to go. Come to listen to the recording and the entire time my
SCV
voice
good to
is
go, sir.
funny. Frankly, that was terrifying. That was just awful. Not as bad as this, though. That was. See blood
SCV good to
pumping
go, sir.
on Monday or Tuesday morning.
Roger that.
You can't build those, and you can't build anything good. So you're just gonna build a barracks.
Standing by. Let's move. Rock and roll. Outstanding. Let's move. Go, go, go. Let's move. Rock
I
and
bet that
roll.
this is all just one big sickle.
Outstanding. Go, go, go. Let's move.
No, 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 no,
Jacked up and good to go.
Report
Give me
repeating.
something to shoot.
Yes,
Go
sir.
away, go
Give
away,
me
go
something
away,
to
go away,
shoot.
go away. We have the high ground. It's
Standing
over,
by.
Anakin. I have the high ground.
I read you.
Stop shooting me with your plus one armor.
Never
do is can't build a
Orders
bunker yet,
received.
because we don't have a barracks. So we're gonna build barracks here. This is risky, but I don't care. So we're gonna build a bunker. Wait a minute. This is scary. We'll know if I can when we see.
Ghost report.
Ooh, that's because he. Okay.
I'm here. I hear that.
Took 10 health off. Boy! Okay, oh, I need gas.
I read you.
Alright. Little bunker here. See what's going on down here. What's that say? Something about spaceport.
I read you.
Ghost reporting.
Wonder what AI they're on. Probably not.
SCP good to go, sir.
How are you able to shoot
I'm
him?
here.
Commander. Reporting for duty. I read you. Job finished.
Okay, bunker time.
SCP good to go,
So
sir.
it would just be for him.
Orders, Captain. I
What
read
are
you.
you doing, retard? Okay.
Commander, outstanding. Give me something to
SCP
shoot. Good to go, sir. Yes, sir.
I wonder if he was trying to say that if I try to build any more
Call the shot.
murdered.
Standing by. Yes, sir. You want a
Orders
piece of me,
received.
boy? Commander.
Go ahead
Commander.
and give me your sweet
I'm
piece.
gone.
Reporting for duty. Job finished. Roger that.
Ghost
the ghost.
reporting.
Give me something to shoot.
Call the shot. I'm all over it.
Commander.
Yes, sir.
You
Can't
want a
build
piece
medics,
of me,
which is
boy?
nice.
Yes, sir. Orders received.
Ghost reporting.
Jacked up and good to go.
Orders, Captain? Affirmative.
Ghost reporting. I'm all over it.
Okay, that was
Standing
nice.
by.
Reporting for duty.
Little bunker here.
You want a piece of me, boy? Go, go, go.
And pray that they don't have air units. So I don't
Yes,
get
sir.
air units, but I do get. What are they called?
Give me something to
I
shoot.
do get tanks.
Jacked up and good
So
to
I'm
go.
gonna use, so I'm going to
Orders,
use tanks,
Captain?
which have a range of 12 when they're in siege mode.
Job's finished.
Jacked up and good to
Orders,
go.
Captain?
Finally.
Keep wanting to kill my boy.
Yes, sir.
Well, I can't build supply depots.
Reporting
Call
for
the
duty.
shot.
Base is under attack.
Never know what hit him.
Orders, Captain?
Finally.
Ooh, there's another vulture.
Call the shot.
Let me see what's
Base is under
Never
attack.
know what hit him.
what hit him. You
You want a piece of me, boy?
Affirmative.
here and build another one of these.
Standing by.
Get one of
Orders,
these
Captain?
rebels, build an academy, engineering bay. Engineering bay, like right there, and then
Reporting for duty.
academy, like right there. Wait a minute.
Finally.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Piece of
Rock
me,
and
boy.
roll.
Rock and roll.
I read you.
Ghost reporting.
Okay, so we're
I'm
gonna
all
really
over it.
boy.
Never know what hit him.
There's a bunker here.
Ghost
So
reporting.
let's turret back there.
Never know what hit him.
Do a little bit of saving.
I'm all over it.
We're in the macro section.
Reporting for duty.
You better not get trapped back there. That would really
Captain?
suck. Basically, you have to execute him. Okay, you're good. You're good. You're good. Don't move.
I
Don't
read
move.
you.
No.
Job orders received. Job's finished. Yes, sir.
Get weapons.
Reporting for duty.
Right now. I'll get a factory.
Ghost reporting.
Base is under attack.
Job's finished.
nozzle.
Yes, sir. I read you.
Leg.
Right away, sir. I read you.
Finally.
Medic time. Oh, they're 1-1. So we're gonna negate their little bonus.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Yes, sir.
Their little cheat
Orders
bonus.
received.
I like to call it cheating bus. Cheating buggers. I'm kind of wondering if I should just pull a Manx and like bunker all this. That sounds like a fun tactic.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Me as I slowly build bunkers.
Job's finished. Reporting for duty.
Alright.
You want a piece of me, boy?
But we're basically just gonna have to attack that way. Because
Outstanding.
tanks definitely won't be able to fit through there.
Base is under attack.
Standing
Complete.
by. Ghost report. Call the shot. Checked up and good to go. You want a piece of me, boy?
You want a piece of me, boy?
Add-on complete.
Standing by.
Marine time. Make some Tonka.
Prepped and ready. Need medical attention?
Need medical attention. Alright, so we got Team Dream Team
Did
right
someone
here.
page me?
This is reactor.
Where does it hurt?
No longer. Actually, make a medic instead.
Job's finished.
Vehicle weapons.
Yes, sir. Orders received. Reporting for duty.
Base is under
Reporting
attack.
for duty.
Good.
Reporting for duty.
I swear they better not
Ready to
have
roll out. Identify target.
Prepped and ready. State the nature of your medical
Research
emergency.
complete.
Stat.
Orders, sir.
Did someone page me? On my way.
Boys.
Right away.
Shut up, First Lieutenant.
I'm on the job.
I'm on the job.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I don't have a lot of minerals here. Kind of drying up. It's like I made this
Need
map.
medical attention?
I didn't make this map. Don't ignore me. Just ignore me.
Ready to roll out. Orders, sir.
Got some
Delighted to,
tanks.
sir.
Tanks are pretty good.
Upgrade complete.
Interesting.
Where does it hurt?
Reporting for duty.
They don't care. They don't care at all. Hey,
Finally. You never know what hit him.
Orders, Captain.
thank you, Kanye. Very
Need
cool.
medical attention? Stat.
Orders, sir.
Where does it hurt?
Orders, sir.
Where does it hurt?
Standing by.
Where the...
On my way.
Interesting.
Destination.
Stat. Right away.
Base is under
better
On
attack.
not.
my way.
I read you.
Destination.
Just go
Proceed.
further. Freaking...
Where does it hurt?
Delighted
Okay,
to,
so
sir.
they can't build supply depots either, so...
Base is under
On my
attack.
way. Did someone page me?
Oh, shoot!
Absolutely.
Oh!
Move it.
Deploy.
Identify
Upgrade
target.
complete.
I'm on the job.
Base is
On
under
my
attack.
way.
Orders, Captain.
They didn't need to deploy.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
You still...
Standing by.
Where does it hurt?
You come on down.
Reporting for duty. Roger that.
Give me something to shoot.
Where does it hurt? I'm on the job.
Identify
They
target.
provide cover fire while we go murder this
Where
wizard.
does it
That's a
hurt?
bomb!
On
SCV
my
good to
way.
go, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
Where does it hurt?
Yes, heal the crews. And make more marines.
Destination.
I read you.
Standing by. Commander.
Tanks.
Orders, Captain.
Okay, so there's the science
want a piece of
facility.
me, boy?
That's what I was
State the nature of your medical emergency. Stat. I'm on the job. On my way.
on my way.
Where does it hurt?
SCV good to go, sir. Finished.
You want a piece of me, boy? Give me something to shoot.
Reporting for duty.
So I'm gonna want a missile too.
Destination.
Okay, unload.
Identify
Just
target.
use two.
SCV good to go,
Orders,
sir.
proceeding.
Proceeding.
Delighted to, sir.
Destination, identify target.
Did someone page me?
Piece of me, boy.
Need medical attention? Did someone page me? Did someone page me? I'm on the job.
I'm on the job.
Where does it hurt?
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Ik wil delen mee sanitator. That's what it is. Ik wil delen sanitator. Eh? Speaking German with a Joyzy
Did someone
accent.
page me?
Ready to roll
Research
out.
complete.
Destination,
We're German, so it's like
identify target.
things that I'm saying. It's trying to sound like it, but with
State the
noises
nature of
instead
your
words.
medical
Upgrade
emergency.
complete.
Need medical
that.
attention?
Destination,
State the nature of your medical
report for duty.
emergency.
Orders,
Did
sir.
someone page me?
Yes, sir.
Did someone page me? On my way. Did someone page me?
Another boy.
Right away.
We're
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Orders, sir.
tanks. We're gonna kind of
Where does it hurt?
run. Just go.
I'm on the job. Stat.
Storm
On my way. Stat.
Proceed.
Siege up.
Absolutely.
That was easy. Those were so easy ones.
Identify target. Yes, sir. Identify target. Yes, sir. Destination,
He's very good.
absolutely.
Need
Your
medical
forces are
attention?
under
I
attack.
read you.
Need more Marines. My thingy.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Reporting for duty.
Your forces are under
Did
attack.
someone page
I
me?
read you.
You want a piece of me, boy?
That's pretty good. But we took out the what's it called?
Base is under attack.
Now we're gonna use essentials of this.
Give me something to shoot.
Well, did
Orders, Captain.
That's a joke.
Right away, sir.
You want a piece of me,
Orders,
boy?
Come back
Captain.
here.
Ready to roll out.
We're gonna wipe them on this side. You don't do that.
Let's move.
Okay, we managed to.
Did someone page me?
Blind boy.
On my way. I'm on the job. On my way. Right away.
Reporting for duty.
Where does it hurt? I'm on the
You
job.
want a piece of me, boy?
Base
Yes,
is under
sir.
attack.
Are
I read
you
you. Ready to roll out.
memes?
Destination. Orders, Captain.
State the nature of your medical
Stop it.
emergency.
Orders, sir.
Need medical attention.
Stop!
On my way. Where does it hurt?
Proceeding.
Oh, see.
Moving.
What are you doing?
Proceeding.
Go!
Research complete.
Did someone page me?
I swear to God.
Orders, sir.
Piece of me, boy.
Did
Pay for
someone
this,
page me?
and I don't know his name. I think his name is
Destination.
DJ.
State
Proceeding.
the nature of your medical
Upgrade
emergency.
complete.
Ready to
Let me
roll
look at
out.
this. Just frick it.
Identify target.
Where does it hurt?
Make me
Need medical
Piece
attention?
of me, boy.
Yes, sir.
Master of awfulness.
Where does it hurt?
Destination.
So, tanks. Tanks move
Proceeding.
in. That is your job.
Yes, sir.
That is your,
Need
that is your lot
Destination.
in life.
Delighted
Shoot
to,
it!
sir.
Shoot it! You manlet?
Destination. Absolutely.
Piece of me,
Did someone
boy.
page me?
Delighted to, sir. Proceeding.
How did you let it get this bad? How did you let it get this bad? How did you let it get this bad? Just tell me how.
Orders,
How did you
sir.
let it?
Base is under attack.
Piece of me, boy.
How? How did you let it get this bad? Where'd the SCV go? Is it gone?
Right away,
Did
sir.
it die? Did someone
Orders,
kill it?
sir. Proceeding.
Aha! You've been defeated by my glorious tactical skills.
Rock and roll.
Don't do that. That was
SCV good to go,
foolish.
sir. Right away, sir. Yes, sir.
Give me something to shoot.
Job
Ready to
finished.
roll out.
Identify target.
Did someone page me? I'm on the job.
Yes, sir.
On my way.
Yes, sir.
Did someone page me? On my way. Right away.
Did.
State the nature
This is called deterrence.
Need medical attention?
It's called a deterrent.
Base is under attack.
Definitely kept Hitler out of it.
Reporting for duty.
That's where the SCV went. I'm stupid. What?
Destination.
What have I been doing with my
Identify
life?
target.
Get over here.
Destination.
Need medical attention?
Boy, get
Identify
in
target.
here.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Add-on complete.
What we learned is
You want a piece of me, boy?
he does know ocular implants?
Yes, sir.
That's surprising.
Job finished.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're gonna do weapons.
You want a piece of me, boy? Jacked up.
Right
Good
away.
to go.
Your forces are under attack.
I'm on the job. On my way.
Orders, Captain?
Where does it
Orders,
hurt?
Captain?
Where does it
Base
hurt?
is under
Piece of me,
attack.
boy.
I read you.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Did someone page me?
We're just gonna make one nuclear silo.
read you.
I might even not use
State
it.
the nature of your medical emergency.
Identify target.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Order, sir.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Base is under attack.
Order, sir.
State
Proceed.
the nature of your medical emergency.
Yes, sir?
Yeah, I can do it.
On my way. State the nature of your medical
So we're gonna send the
emergency.
expendables.
State the nature of your medical emergency. Need medical attention. On my way.
That's illegal. That's illegal building techniques right there. Stop it. Stop it. Get your tank out of my tank. Death.
Not enough energy.
Right away.
Die.
Your forces are under
On
attack.
my way.
Why are you doing this to me?
Order, sir. Identify target.
Right away.
Add-on complete.
You have to be kidding me.
Stat.
I have no way to counter this.
On my way.
Literally no way. Literally no way to
Destination.
counter this.
Did someone page me?
Your forces are under
There's no
attack.
comsat beacons.
Not enough minerals.
Destination.
State the nature of your medical
Identify
emergency.
target.
I'm on the job. Right away.
I'm gonna save this as 3.
Yes, sir.
Upgrade
Latitude,
complete.
sir.
Right away.
Piece of me, boy. You want a piece of me, boy?
Need medical
Time to death.
attention?
Your forces are under
Destination.
attack.
Very good meme. Very good meme.
Did someone page me?
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me,
There's
boy?
no winning.
Your forces are under attack.
Orders, Captain? Orders, Captain? Yes, sir? Orders, Captain?
Your forces are under
read you.
attack.
Ones I
You
want.
want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Can I read you? Orders
Need
received.
medical attention?
Order, sir.
Well, this fell apart.
Upgrade
Need
complete.
medical
I
attention?
don't have any way to fucking counter this race.
Piece of me, boy?
Where does it hurt?
Your forces are under attack.
Standing by. Go, go,
Where
go.
does it hurt?
Identify target.
You're shooting the fucking tanks
Move
now.
it.
Put chemicals in the water and they're shooting the
I read you.
tanks.
Base is under attack.
Reporting for duty. Roger
Where
that.
does it hurt? Need medical attention?
Base is under attack.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
You want a piece of me,
Need medical
boy?
attention?
You want a piece of me, boy?
On my way. Right away.
You shall be
I'm on the
repealed.
job. State the nature of your medical emergency. I'm on the job. Where does it hurt?
Base is under
Piece of me,
attack.
boy?
Need medical
Piece
attention?
of me, boy?
Okay, this is a better place to save.
Where does it hurt? I'm on the job.
I assume that
On
we feel
my
that
way. I'm on the job.
Commander.
Need medical attention? Right away.
Destination.
Oh, you killed a tank!
Want a piece of me,
State the
boy?
nature of your
I'm
medical
too poor to
emergency.
afford another one. Yeah, there's a geyser in that.
Where does it hurt?
Okay, so what I'm gonna do... Save that again.
Standing by.
Did someone page me?
Give me something to shoot.
Still
Rock
ready to
and
go.
roll.
I just want to see what's down here.
Outstanding.
Is this like their base, or is this just some defensive line that I don't want to screw with?
Let's
Prepped
move.
and ready.
Outstanding.
There's nothing in
Rock
there.
and roll.
But there are three turrets. Okay, so there's nothing there.
Did someone page me?
Upgrade complete.
It's just a
Did someone
Upgrade
page me?
complete. Base is under attack.
shit your pants.
Need medical attention?
Orders, Captain?
Destination. Identify target.
Right away.
Jacked up. and
Did
good to
someone
go.
page me?
Yes, sir.
Did someone page me?
So I can just attack
Right
this.
away.
sir.
Need medical attention?
Ooh, I can move.
Your forces are under attack.
Need medical
Oh,
attention?
he's moving!
Destination.
Need medical attention? Stat. On my way. Right away. Stat. I'm on the job. Stat. Where does
Heard
it
that.
hurt? On my way. Right away.
Standing by.
Yeah.
Orders, sir.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
I have obtained victory. Things are going well. They're getting fucked now.
Where does it hurt?
Destination.
Where does it hurt?
Orders, sir.
State the nature of your
Kill the
medical
medic, that's fine. Who
emergency.
cares?
Need medical attention?
I want medics, but
Here, sir.
Where does it hurt? On my way.
Bunkers, there's nobody
Where
in
does
them.
it hurt?
Let's
Right
go,
away.
guys.
Destination.
I'm on the job.
Identify target. Absolutely.
Those freaking doodads. This
Moving.
that is
Absolutely.
doodad all the hell.
Where does it hurt? Right away.
Your forces are
Counter
under
tank,
attack.
counter artillery warfare.
Destination.
Did someone page me?
Activate
I'm on the
counter
job.
counter tank. Order. There's their attack command center. I almost called them an attack center. I'm retarded. Marines. Oh.
Not enough minerals.
Just
Your forces are
rally.
under attack.
Need medical attention? Right away. State the nature of your medical emergency. Where does it hurt?
Ooh, is that good?
Outstanding.
Big boss. He's literally
State
just
the nature of your medical emergency.
meat that smells like a trap.
You want a piece of me,
Not the good
boy?
kind, like Felix. Anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna uber overkill on this one.
Absolutely.
Pretty good
Did someone page me?
Commander. You want a piece of me, boy?
Alright, we did it. I wasn't sure that we could do it, but we did it.
Destination.
I'm on the job.
Moving. Yes, sir. Give me something to shoot. Destination. You want a piece of me, boy?
Orders, Captain?
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Absolutely.
Need medical attention?
Identify target. Destination.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Okay.
Did someone page me? Need medical attention? I'm
Yes,
on the
sir.
job.
Give me something to shoot.
Where does it hurt?
Identify target.
On my way.
Standing by. Let's move. Orders, sir. Destination. Proceeding.
Did someone page me?
Orders, sir.
Need medical
Orders,
attention?
sir.
Stat. On my way.
Jacked up and good to go.
Hopefully this says when all construction. Because then I would have to go deal with this.
Did someone page me?
Orders, sir.
Excellent work. With this, your training is complete. Your official duty starts tomorrow. Head to the governor's office in Vineyard Flower. He'll tell you what needs to be done. Probably going to be working with Protoss again or something.
Where does it hurt?
Orders, sir.
Need medical
Orders,
attention?
sir.
Well, they were all of them.
Where does it hurt? On my
Orders,
way.
sir.
Right away.
Thanks to all you guys.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
orders, sir!
Need medical attention? Did someone page me?
Thanks to all you old geezers, like Chronogo.
Give me something to shoot.
Alright. We are victorious. Let's go ahead and see what the forces are named, because that's very important for lore. We were the Empire of Bloodthorn, they were convicts, and Marsara was Empire of Bloodthorn. That took 42 minutes and 33 seconds longer than it had to, but okay, so I'm supposed to give a review, I guess. Okay, well, start from the top. The dialogue, for it all being one guy, the different voices were discernible, which is very good. The voice acting was not bad, which is hard to avoid, I understand, especially if you're not like professional, but definitely, I'm not sure if I could say it suited the character of COVID Hill. I don't know enough about him, but voice acting itself was good. However, there is a couple of things I want to note about the writing and the subsequent reading of. When COVID was talking about your first assignment, he emphasized certain words, like not, and there was like I remember a really long pause after not, and I just want to say that kind of sounded a little weird. Further, the sentence immediately after that felt like it should have had a comma or a period in there somewhere. It just felt like a one run-on sentence. I apologize for not being able to actually say what that sentence was, but I don't know. I kind of felt like you were saying something weird when you were saying it, but I don't know. The rest of the voice acting was pretty good. I enjoyed the examiner's voice, very cliche, kind of nerdy guy that you would kind of expect to be an examiner. I'm gonna have to test some of those things from the test, because I think that a Marine will be able to 1v1 an SCV, because an SCV attacks slower than a Marine and does less damage, and they're both unupgraded, and the Marine has more health. No, not more health, has the same health, but I'm gonna test that. And that's a different thing. Anyway, I think all throughout the voice acting was pretty good. Now, I guess we'll talk about gameplay. That was hard. You could tell, especially during that second section, my blood was racing. My blood was up. It was flowing. It was just, whew. And I am honestly pretty impressed with the concept, because two especially, test 2 was very interesting. The way that you actually had to tell the missile turrets to shoot at specific targets, and you had to lock them down. Now, I understand that StarCraft is old and you can't keep their energy up all the time, so I'm not going to criticize that, but it was admirable to try to do that, even if it didn't always work. You could see, like, that's just lag. It's fine. But that was a really intense section, and it played out really well, and when I finally beat it, I actually felt like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders, so props to you for that. The first section was also very difficult to complete. Well, not very difficult, but certainly thrilling, especially like that second section where you just, with the battle cruisers and the Valkyries blowing up to create the death zones, that had to make some pixel perfect movements on my part, because just one pixel into that location and just bam, you're dead. The training for that was also kind of interesting. He used the tiles, you used the tiles instead of actual terrain, which was kind of weird, I have to say, but I understand why you did it, to show where you can and can't stand, or where the pattern repeats. So that was pretty that was pretty good. It reminded me a lot of Fallen Angel, the Legacy of the Confederation mini campaign. in that, especially I think it was mission 3 when they finally get inside the rebel facility. It might be mission 2. It's probably mission 2. No, mission 2 is outside. Mission 3. I'm probably rambling, but reminded me of mission 3 where you had to stand in specific spots that weren't labeled and listen to for a mine detector. It reminded me a lot of that. Mission 3 with the test was pretty cool. I was able to answer most of the questions correctly the first time, but there were some that tripped me up, like about the Archon against the battlecruiser and the SCV against the Marine. I'm testing that. There were obviously some references, like Gene Virus and Aid Baby, or whatever his name was. Sorry, don't remember. And the fourth section with a macro, expected. I was struggling a little bit in that mid game, but once I got back on my feet and discovered that they weren't getting in their bunkers, I steamrolled them pretty easily. So you want to if you want people to be in those bunkers, you actually have to do the location thing, which I'm sure you probably did, but you know, it didn't work. I never had a reason to go down the right side, so maybe in like a further iteration of this map for what is obviously like a campaign, you could put the leader to the right side so that you actually have to push that way in order to accomplish all the objectives. Like the left side is just a bonus thing where you can get nukes for 32C. I forgot his first name. Oh well. Which was cool. I also kind of find it interesting how you were able to keep his color to be teal, but still make player 3 an enemy. I'm not sure if player 3 was still computer controlled though, because Big Boss was completely easy to defeat and didn't react at all, so I don't know. But I guess now is the time to give my overall impression. Map review. Sorry for the dead joke, I don't care. That was pretty good. Like, that second section, I just keep going back to it, but that second section was just beautiful. It was incredibly difficult, but it was doable. And I'm not the best at micro. I am not Korean. I am a little white boy in the US of A, and I was able to beat it. I'm really excited to see how Jay Marino does on that, because he... oh, it's gonna be fun to watch. But from one map maker to another, this was really good. I really like what you did with the place, and I'm excited to see whatever you come up with next, and maybe hop into the J Burrito Discord. Like to talk to you about the map. But anyway, that would be me. Genesis Plays, also known as Rossville Dillon, signing off, ending recording in 720p because they wanted to put a watermark on it for native resolution, and I said no, so goodbye everybody. Stay healthy. Gesundheit.